Description: after the battle with Sasuke, Naruto gets to his relatives, and who will recognize it in this video. I welcome everyone to the Naruto Stories channel. Before the start of the video, like and subscribe to the channel, it's very important to me, thank you. Enjoy watching everyone. Naruto's POV. I woke up on a bed in some kind of cave. I saw 2 thrones and 2 grandfathers were sitting there. I tried to get up, but without success. The end of Naruto's POV. When Naruto tried to get up, these grandfathers turned to him. They were Madara and Hashirama. Who are you, a boy? Madara asked him. I am Uzumaki Naruto, the future Hokage of Datebayo. Stop it! He yelled, and you're funny. Hashirama said, who are you grandfathers and how did I get here? The blond man asked. I am Uchiha Madara, and he's Hashirama Senju. You got here because we brought you here. Naruto, do you know who your parents are? Asked Shodai. You one Hokage. No, he answered sadly. Your parents are Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki, said the great Uchiha. I can't believe my father is the 4th Hokage and they hid it from me. Naruto said, there's one more thing you don't know about. Hashirama said, about what? The heir of the Uzumaki clan. Asked Madara. And I are your great-grandfathers, said the shinobi god. Because of this, Naruto was upset by his great-grandfather, the shinobi gods. Naruto, we will teach you since you are my great-grandson. You have a Sharingan. I feel that you have a 3-volume one. But you did not want to activate it. Well, I did not know. We will give you all our knowledge and techniques, then we will give you a Mangekyou Sharingan, and at the end we will transplant my eyes. Madara told the plan. You should rest, because we'll start training tomorrow. Hashirama said, and before I fall asleep, tell me why I have your genes? Uzumaki asked. I fell in love with a woman from the Uzumaki clan. Then Karuka's daughter was born. When she grew up, she married Uzumaki Fuka, the son of the head of the red-haired clan. Then Mina Uzumaki's granddaughter was born, and in the end my mother gave birth to my great-granddaughter Kushina Uzumaki, and then you are my great-great-grandson Naruto Uzumaki. Madara told. My son Chiriko Senju fell in love with a girl from the Namikaze clan named Eureka. He gave birth to my granddaughter Tsunade. And grandson Navaki, Tsunade fell in love with Dan Namikaze, yes, here he is Namikaze, and gave birth to my great-grandson Minato Namikaze, but could not look at him because she could not save his father, and finally was born. You are my great-grandson Uzumaki Naruto. Hashirama said, all Naruto, we told you a story. Go to sleep, get up and accept all the information. When Naruto woke up, he noticed that in the middle of his body, near the heart, a part of the skin is lighter than usual. Naruto, Grandpa Madara, Grandpa Hiram, are you awake? The blond man shouted. No, Naruto, we are not sleeping. Now go wash and eat, then come here. The bathroom is the door on the right, the kitchen is on the left at the beginning, then it will be right there. The great Uchiha spoke. Grandpa Madara, why do I have some kind of white skin instead of the usual one? The ramen lover asked the question. These are Hashirama cells. Because of them you have increased regeneration and the element of wood appears. Why do I feel like skin? I have worked on the cells now, they are like real ones, the former head of the red-eyed proudly said. Naruto went to brush his teeth and eventually went to eat. When he returned, he asked what he should do in the beginning. Tell me what you can do. Hashirama said, well, I can Rinnegan, shadow cloning, summoning, reincarnation, sexy jutsu. Uzumaki listed. Well, at the beginning you have to do 100 push-ups, 50 presses and then 150 sit-ups, said the owner of the eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. Naruto did everything, asked what to do. Next, Madara asked to look into his eyes, and there he showed that Jiraiya, Tsunade and all his friends were being killed by Sasuke. Because of this, Naruto awakened Mangekyo Sharingan, and then the illusion dissipated. Naruto, you have awakened your Mangekyou Sharingan. The first month we will learn the ability of your eyes, then the second month of Makuto, the third month of musculature, the fourth month of elemental techniques. And then I will tell you on your birthday. Hashirama said. We will start studying. Sharingan and Mangekyo tomorrow. Naruto woke up in a good mood, wishing good morning to his grandfathers, went running to the bathroom, and then to the kitchen. Running into the hall where the bed and his relatives were sitting, he began to do exercises like yesterday. Having completed it, he asked the grandfathers what to do. Naruto, what do you know about Sharingan and Mangekyo? Sharingan, Madara asked a question. Well, nothing. The young Uzumaki said with sadness in his voice. Sharingan is an improved genome of the Uchiha clan. One of the 3 great Digitsu. Thanks to it, you can apply genjutsu, copy techniques and predict the actions of enemies, explained the great Uchiha. Cool, what could Naruto say? Madara spent a week teaching Naruto how to use Sharingan like him, i.e. Madara. Madara, Naruto, you learned how to use your Sharingan in a week better than Uchiha, who learned to use it all his life. And now let's start with the Mangekyo Sharingan. Before you ask what it gives, this is an improved version of the usual 3 volume Sharingan. Each user has 2 individual abilities, and each owner of the Mangekyo has his own susano of a certain color and type and weapon. For example, I have a blue susano, and my weapon is 2 katanas. The ability of my Mangekyo to stop time for 4 minutes and return to the past for 4 minutes, said the former leader of the Uchi. Niches, what kind of abilities do I have? Naruto said out loud. We have to find out what Naruto's great-great-grandfather said. By the end of the day, they were able to find out that the first ability of Naruto's Mangekyo is to copy the abilities of other Mangekyo, and the second is Gyojutsu, which is 2 times stronger than Kodoai Mitsuki and was given the name. After thinking about it, Naruto called this ability Kotatsukyomi. Now they tried to summon Susano from Uzumaki after 2 hours of torment and torture. They called Susanoo's ribs or stage when they were bright red in color, i.e. like Kurama's avatar in color. Wow, Naruto, it was only you who managed to awaken Susanoo so quickly. It took me 4 hours to summon him. Madara said, continuing to summon Susano. They were able to summon the second stage of the rib with a hand after 6 hours. If Naruto has a special Mangekyo like Madara Susanoo, they need to awaken and learn how to summon him. Then they no longer tried to summon him, they postponed this task to tomorrow. After doing the usual things after sleeping, Minato's son tried to summon Stage 3 with a weapon, but after summoning Stage 3, they were blown away by its size even more than Madara's. Then they tried to summon Stage 4 for a week and were able to, but Naruto's eyes started to go blind, so they decided to do it later, i.e. summoning Stage 5 and Stage 6. Susanoo, Hashirama and Madara passed on their knowledge to Naruto to make it easier for him to learn. You may ask why then Madara did not transfer knowledge about Sharingan and his skills to Naruto with the help of technology, as they have done now. Madara wanted Naruto to have his own tricks and skill using Sharingan, and then, adding knowledge of the great Uchiha. In a month, Naruto learned how to use Mokuton at the level of Hashirama, was not inferior to Reikiji in physical training, knew all the techniques of the elements of his grandfathers. When it was his birthday, Madara called Naruto to him. Naruto, I will transplant my eyes for you for the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and besides, you will get rinnegan. Madara said, spitting blood grandson, and from me you will get armor and our weapons with him, and when you leave the shelter, return to Konoha and give this letter to the Hokage and wear a mask, otherwise they will find out. Hashirama said, smiling at his grandson, handing him the letter. After transplanting Madara's eyes, he inserted Naruto's old eyes to see him before he died. When he woke up, he saw the barely alive grandfather's grandfather Hashirama. Grandfather Madara, thank you for everything. I will not forget you. The grandson of the shinobi gods wept. We love you too, Madara and Hashirama said, with smiles before they died. After putting on the armor of the former Uchiha leader and sealing the weapons and armor of Hashirama and the gods themselves to bury them in Konoha, he put on a mask like Obito's in the canon. Only the place of one hole was two for the eyes. That's how Naruto Uzumaki began his journey to his native village. Walking through the forest, Naruto felt mixed feelings that he was returning to Konoha. but also sadness due to the fact that his teachers and part-time were relatives of the young Uzumaki. I will describe the situation around our hero. There are many trees, and not a river flowing nearby. The journey to the Leaf's native hidden village took 10 hours, during which time Naruto communicated with Kurama. Flashback 2 years ago. Naruto, have you seen the Nine Tails, the creator of the Uchiha clan? Asked a question. Uzumaki said with indifference, you need to make friends with him. Hashirama inserted his 5 kopecks. Well, he hates people, shouted Minato's son. Come up with something. The 2 shinobi gods replied with annoyance to their grandson. Naruto got into the subconscious and saw a cage and a piece of paper with kanji seal. Naruto, did you come for my power? The fox asked. No, I came to you to make friends. Uzumaki shouted to the fox, what's your name? It's not convenient to call you Kyubi. Somehow, the blonde man said Kurama's thoughts. He's come for my strength again. I'd better get out of this damn cage faster. What? He wants to make friends with me. He even asked me my name. The end of Kurama's thought. Naruto got tired of waiting, and when he almost came out, my name is Kurama, the fox said before falling asleep. The end of the flashback. By this time, Kurama's Jinchuriki had already reached the hidden leaf. Izuma and Kotetsu were on duty as always. Seeing a rather tall man with armor like Madara and in an orange mask and blonde hair, they stood in front of him and began to ask questions. Why did you come to Konoha? Izuma asked. I came here to become the shinobi of your village, said the grandson of the gods. Your name? I asked Kotetsu a question. Naruto's thoughts. Damn, I didn't even think about it. Maybe I'll ask Kurama for help and do it. The end of Naruto's thought. The subconscious mind. Ku helped me come up with a fake name. Kurama. Come on then, Indra Uchiha, said the fox. Naruto. Thank you, Ku. Uzumaki Uchiha Senjunamike said gratefully. My name is Indra Uchiha. Naruto told the gate guards. Kotetsu, what's the Uchiha? Shouted Chunin. Naruto. Yes, I need to go to the Hokage, said the grandson of the gods. Uzuma created a clone that will guide the blonde to the Hokage residence. Walking through the village, Naruto looked and was nostalgic for the old times. While he was looking at the villages, they had already come to the residence. After going there, Uzumaki went to the office. When he reached it, he knocked and heard, come in. The 5th shouted. POV Tsunade. I was sitting and filling out papers as usual. Someone knocked on my door. I shouted, come in. A tall man in red armor like my grandfather and his friend came to me. He was wearing an orange mask with kanji, fox. The end of the POV Tsunade. Naruto came into the office. Hokage asked who he was. Naruto. Didn't you recognize me, Ba-chan? Naruto asked a redirect question. Tsunade. Who are you? I'm Hokage. You don't dare call me that. Wait, only one person called me that. Naruto. Naruto. Yes, he said, taking off his mask. Tsunade saw an exact replica of Minato, only in armor. Tsunade, how did you survive? We couldn't find you, only your protector. Senju said with surprise and joy. Naruto, my great-great-grandfather saved me. Naruto calmly replied, handing the letter to the Hokage. Taking the letter, she opened and read the contents that Hashirama and Madara were alive, that they had been training Naruto all this time while he was away, and that he, i.e. Naruto, was at the Kage level and he has Sharingan, Mangekyo Sharingan and Rinnegan. Tsunade was blown away by this news. Naruto, Ba-chan, can you give my parents inheritance? Uzumaki asked Tsunade. Yes, take the keys to your parents' house, and you'll take the money tomorrow. Naruto, and Ba-chan, in front of others, call me Uchiha Indra, please. Naruto asked Tsunade. Yes, of course, Senju replied. Naruto took and went to the indicated address on the keys. It was a 2-story mansion. Entering it, Naruto collapsed on the sofa in the living room and fell asleep right in his clothes and armor with a mask. Naruto woke up on the couch, took off his armor, leaving the mask on himself, and went to inspect the house. A huge living room combined with a kitchen, toilet and bath. 2nd floor, toilet, bath. 3 guest rooms quite large and the bedroom of the owner of the house, i.e. Naruto occupied the bedroom of Kushina and Minato. Going down to the first floor, Uzumaki found quite a lot of his mother's cooking in the refrigerator. After eating, he went outside. There was a huge and beautiful garden. After examining all his possessions, he locked the house and went to the Hokage's residence. I explained for the food and the good tidy condition of Naruto's house. There was a temporary seal on it that everyone leaves as it was when they were installed. When he got there, he met Sakura and Kakashi, who were standing in Tsunade's office waiting for her to do a task. "Naruto, hello Hokage-sama," Uzumaki said pleasantly as he entered through the door. "Tsunade, hello Indra," said the fifth, smiling. "Sakura, Tsunade herself? What kind of guy is this? I've never seen him in the village," asked Haruno. "Tsunade, this is Indra Uchiha, the new member of Team 7, said Hokage. When Kakashi and Sakura heard which clan he was from, they shouted, "Huh! He Uchiha exterminated them by Itachi." Haruno and Hatake shouted in surprise. Tsunade, no, this Uchiha was not in the village, but decided to return here to become a Konoha shinobi. The fifth told a fake story. "And now we're free," said the fifth high. The shinobi spoke and disappeared into Shunshin. The next day. It was Naruto's birthday on October 10th, he turned 16 years old. When he went outside, he saw how the residents were rejoicing at the victory day over Kyuubi. But Naruto's friends were sad because Naruto was not with them. Uzumaki himself bought himself a cake and enjoyed himself. When Naruto woke up, he ate. Kakashi knocked on his door and said, "Kakashi, Indra, we have a mission in half an hour at the main gate." "Naruto, I understand you," Uzumaki said indifferently. After collecting kunai, shuriken and taking Madara's weapon, he put on armor and tied Konoha's protector on his arm. Arriving at the gate, he met Sensei and the board with pink hair, i.e. Sakura, set off. "Naruto, and what is the purpose of our assignment?" Hashirama's grandson asked the question. "Kakashi, the goal is to bring 2 girls about 16 years old to Konoha. They are from the Namikaze clan, as well as 4 Hokages. Konoha promised to bring them to the village when they are 16 years old. They live in the mountains, so they do not know that Minato-sensei is dead. They have no orphan parents. They were raised by a grandfather who has 2 weeks left at most," told Hatake. "How does Poop know from where that grandfather raised them and he had 2 weeks left?" But Hokage told him all this from a letter that came in the morning. They reached the mountains in which the sisters lived. In 5 days they were accepted by their grandfather. "Grandfather, my name is Matsuma Namikaze. I am glad to see you, ninja from Konoha. In 3 days you can go back with the twin sisters to the Hidden Leaf." "Poop, I'm Kakashi Hatake. I'm glad to see you too." "Sakura, I'm Sakura Haruno. Glad to meet you." "Naruto, I'm Uzumaki Uchiha Senju Namikaze Naruto. Glad to see at least someone from my father's clan," Naruto said with a smile, taking off his mask. If Sakura left the room after she introduced herself, and Kakashi knew who Indra was because Tsunade told him. "Matsuma, about the son of the 4th Hokage, I understand correctly." "Naruto, yes Matsuma. Naruto, go to the next house with a yellow roof where the girls live. Go talk to them." After leaving, Naruto went to the specified house. If anything, in a mask, entering he saw 2 very beautiful blondes with long loose hair with 3 breast sizes, like Ko Samui in the canon. "Girls, who are you?" the girls shouted. "Naruto, before you ask, introduce yourself," said Kushina's son, one twin. "I am Hikari Namikaze." The girl said with a smile. 2 twins. "I am Erika Namikaze." The twin said with a smile. "Naruto, my name is Uzumaki Uchiha Senju Namikaze." Naruto taking off his mask, smiling at all 32 smiling. The girls were just blown away by his beauty and swore that he would belong to them. Namikaze was told stories from life and from training. When it was Naruto's turn, he said, "Naruto, I was born on October 10th, and when I was born, my parents and newborn were attacked by a masked man. My parents Kushina Uzumaki and Minato Namikaze, and at the same time 4 Hokages defeated the masked man and sealed the fox in me, and after that they began to hate and beat me. But I did not give up. I made friends, and when I returned my Sasuke Uchiha's friend in Konoha, he pierced me with his technique near the heart, and later I got to my great-great-grandfather Madara Uchiha and Hahiram Senju. They taught me, but they died of old age not long ago, and I returned to my native village under the name Indra Uchiha for cover for a while. Time narrated his story by Naruto. The girls felt sorry for Naruto and grabbed the unexpected Uzumaki in their arms. Naruto felt 2 large breasts that pressed against him from the right and left. He was so pleased with the hugs, and easily due to the fact that he told someone his story after that he passed out right on Hikari's bed. When Uzumaki woke up, he felt that he could not get up. Looking at him, he saw that Hikari and Erika who clung to him and definitely did not want to let go, but suddenly Kushina's son noticed a teddy bear. Using a substitution, he got out of the iron grip of the twins. Putting on a mask, he went out and went to Matsuma and his teammates. When he arrived, he saw that they were awake and ready to leave. Naruto, good morning. Where are you going? We're leaving in 2 days. Greeted, and then asked Yoshien, Uzumaki Senju Uchiha Namikaze, Kakashi, good morning. Plans have changed. We're leaving today. Hatake said Matsuma, good morning. Indra-san, you can wake up the girls. Naruto, yes, of course. He went back to where he came from. The twins were still asleep when they arrived. Naruto, Hikari, Erika, wake up, we're going to Konoha today. After this phrase, they immediately woke up. Arika, what already? We were supposed to go in 2 days. She said, Naruto, the plans have changed. Twins, we're finally going there. The sisters shouted. After eating, Team 7 and 2 Namikazes left for Konoha. Hikari, Naru, oh Indra-san, can you train me and my sister? The girl asked, making the eyes of a Shrek cat. Looking at her, he involuntarily said, okay. After that Hikari attacked him, seeing that Erika rushed at him like her sister, thanking him for the fact that he would teach them. They reached Konoha in 5 hours on the way. Namikaze's sisters hugged the blonde man's hands. When they reached Konoha, they went to the Hokage. Kakashi, mission accomplished. Naruto, where will they live? Hokage-sama asked the young Uzumaki Tsunade. Girls, where do you want to live? Senju asked. Twins, we want to live with Indra-senpai. The girls shouted, snuggling closer to Naruto. Tsunade, so be it, the granddaughter of the first said, smiling. Naruto. All right, Hikari and Erika, come with me. Minato's son said. When they approached the house of the Namikaze twins, they were stunned by their lover's house. Naruto, choose any room you want to sleep in. The blonde man said, Sisters, we want to sleep with you, the sisters shouted, blushing with shame. Naruto, well, okay, the blonde man said with a smile, if anything without a mask. When they heard this, they rushed at him with hugs. After eating, they went to landfill number 7. Naruto, what can you do? Arika, well, transformation, cloning, and walking on water and wood. The twin replied, Naruto, do you know your elements? Uzumaki asked the question. Arika, no. Hikari, no. Naruto, take these leaves and direct the chakra into them. The girls found out that Hikari has the element of lightning and water, and Erika has wind and fire. Naruto, Hikari, I will teach you the technique of the water dragon and Chidori, and Akira will teach you the fireball and the blades of the wind. After showing the seals and the techniques themselves, I encouraged them to train. In 9 hours. It was 9 p.m. Hikari created a dragon like Kakashi in the battle with Zabuza, and Akira released a huge ball about the blades. Things were worse. She created 2 medium blades that cut down a maximum of 5 trees and scattered. The girls fell to the ground from exhaustion of their chakras, barely maintaining consciousness. Naruto created a clone, raising the twins. The original and the clone examined the girls. When he reached home, He put them and the clone put them in the Uzumaki bed. Taking off his armor and mask, he lay down on the saradine and passed out from exhaustion. If anything, he also trained in rinnegan techniques. Shinra Tensei 20-meter repulsion. Banshu Tenin the attraction is 21 meters, and Chibaku Tensei is about the size of Hashirama's face on Mount Hokage. The next day, at 8 o'clock in the morning, Naruto woke up in the arms of two sisters. He lay and admired them for 30 minutes. Getting up, he came to the kitchen and cooked ramen for himself and the girls. After getting dressed, he left the house, leaving a note with money on it. It says, "You practiced well yesterday in natural techniques. Take the money near this note and go shopping to buy what you want. And I'm also going to train. I won't have food in the fridge for a long time, and if it runs out, then take it in the bedside table in my room. Naruto." Yusen went to the hot springs and saw his old sensei Jiraiya there. Suddenly Uzumaki shouted, "Naruto, hey, perverted hermit, are you peeping again?" Naruto asked in Naruto's mind, "What did I do? I forgot that I was wearing a mask and like dead to everyone for a long time." The end of Naruto's thought. "Jiraiya, who are you?" Sanin asked the question. Naruto. "I'm Naruto Uzumaki," he said, taking off his mask. "Jiraiya, are you alive?" "As you died in the Valley of Completion 4 years ago." The pervert spoke in surprise. Naruto told his godfather everything about who he was with and what he was doing. "Naruto, perverted hermit, I want to learn senjutsu." Jiraiya, "Yes, of course. But do you still have a connection with the toads?" Sanin asked Naruto. "Yes." Woozing replied. Jiraiya summoned 2 toads, one Fukasaka, the other a postman's toad, and gave a note that he had sent Naruto to train on Mount Maiboku. "Fukasaku, Jiraiya-chan, what do you want?" Toad asked. "I want you to teach Naruto the Toad Hermit mode," said Jiraiya. "Fukasaku, okay, I'll put him there," said the toad and disappeared. After saying goodbye, Jiraiya went on a conversation with Tsunade and a mission as in the canon. Naruto's training was like in the canon, but without armor and mask. He took them off when he arrived there, and he also liked Grandma Shima's food. He learned from Fukasaku that Ero Sanin had died in the battle with Pain. After that, he began to learn Sanin's regime faster and more persistently. Pain destroyed Konoha as per the canon, and Naruto also epically appeared only in a mask without armor and in a cloak as in the canon. "Pain, who are you?" God asked. "Like Naruto, I'm a God Pain god. There is only one, and that's me," Pain shouted, forcing the body to go with the path of the Asura into battle. Naruto broke the body with one blow and threw a Rasen Shuriken with the element of wind and fire at them. This technique broke the body, regenerating and absorbing the body with the path of the beasts called animals, as well as, according to Kanon, toads took over them. Naruto activated Rinnegan and forced a fight with the way of the beast Naruto, splitting Rasengan, and the body was torn apart. If anything, he added the elements of wind, earth and fire there. Naraki's path attacked Uzumaki from behind, but it was a clone. And the real one was already throwing a Rasen Shuriken at him, and that body was out of order. There was only one Pain Tenda left. Suddenly, Pain hit Naruto very hard in the mask, and everyone who saw his face was blown away by this man who died a few years ago. This is Naruto Uzumaki. Hinata was disappointed that the one she loved was alive, and the residents remembered how they treated him when he was without a mask, i.e. his whole life before the fight with Sasuke. And after how well he treated them when he raped the mask, and they realized that without a mask or with it he would protect all residents until the end of his life, and he was recognized. When they broke the mask, everyone saw his face with Rinnegan in the eye, and it made them angry. Suddenly, Pain attracts Uzumaki to himself by creating a Kurebo and already wants to pierce his neck. But suddenly Susano appears and protects the owner. Pain uses the last remnants of the chakra and says, "Pain Chi Baku Tensei," and Naruto hits a huge stone ball. Pain wants to leave already, and he sees Susano's bright red hand sticking out of the ball. Pain, damn, I'm out of chakra. Uzumaki then dispelled and deactivated the dojutsu and finished off Tendo's body with a rinnegan. Then he pierced his leg with a pin and, as in the canon, found and talked with Nagato. After that, Nagato resurrected everyone except Jiraiya. Later, Yusen burned the body of his clansman. When he returned, everyone greeted him as if he were in a cocoon. But Naruto, after congratulations with the help of Makoto, built the village in one day as it was and, moreover, with furniture. After that, he passed out from the loss of his chakra. He woke up in his house. If anything, there was a barrier on it that pain did not destroy, unlike canon. In the evening, two Namake's twins were standing next to him. At that moment, the sisters took off their robes and he saw two naked bodies. Girls and chap began. This is the moment when this part ended. Naruto woke up in the arms of two blondes. He was happy that those he loves were around him. Wuzen got up, brushed his teeth, and cooked breakfast for himself and two girls and went for a walk around the village. Before he could leave the house, Kakashi appeared. Kakashi. Hokage-sama is calling you, Hatake said and disappeared into Shunshin. When she came to Hokage Tsunade's room, she immediately said, "Tsunade, we have a new law. All endangered clans in the village must assemble a harem to continue the clan. Naruto, as I understand it, these clans are Uzumaki, Senju, Uchiha and Namikaze and Hatake, right?" Tsunade, yes, you have two Namakazes, you only have Uchiha, Uzumaki and Senju left. The granddaughter of the first Hokage spoke, Naruto. Okay, I'll look for Senju, Uchiha and Uzumaki. Uzumaki said and left. Tsunade, if anything, I will announce that the Senju, Uzumaki and Uchiha clans are reviving in Konoha. 2 days have passed since then. Naruto found out that the twins had a birthday on September 15th. Yusen went all day to buy them gifts and ordered them a huge cake. When the twins returned home, they turned on the light and suddenly all the girls' friends shouted, "Surprise!" They saw a huge cake with berries that they just adore. "Naruto has prepared all this for you," Sakura said, surprised that it was all for Hikari and Ariki. They had a lot of fun. Everyone except Lee and Naruto got drunk to such a state that they stood eating like. Naruto created clones and everyone took them home, and Sakura took Lee. The Namikaze sisters, in general, as soon as their friends left, they fell asleep. Yusen put them on the sofa and put 2 jugs of water on the table near the sofa. Waking up, Uzumaki got up, went to wash and went downstairs and saw 2 sisters, Erika cooking, and Hikari cleaning the house after the celebration. "Hello, Naruto," the sisters said at the same time. After eating, the sisters went to their friends, and Naruto looked for Uchiha and Uzumaki. He found out that they had recently seen a girl of 16 years old with a Sharingan. He got out there. When he came, he saw that the shinobi clouds wanted to kidnap her. She fought back 8 as if she had 2 of those Sharingans. Naruto ran up to the shinobi of another village and shouted Shinra Tensei. He approached the girl who was already sitting on the ground and asked, "Naruto, are you going to Konoha?" "If anything, my name is Uzumaki Senju Uchiha." "Namikaze Naruto, and you?" Wuzen said, helping the girl up. "My name is Uchiha Mika. I came to Konoha because my clan is being revived here. And by any chance do you know who is the head of the Uchiha clan now?" She told me, and then one of the last teachers asked, "Naruto?" "Yes, it's me," Madara's grandson said proudly. "Mika, I heard that the head of the Fugaku clan is dead and his son Sasuke is the head of the Uchiha clan, and his brother is Nuke-nin." "Naruto, yes, Fugaku is dead, and his sons are both Nuke-nin, but I am the great-grandson of the founder of the Madara Uchiha clan." "Mika, who? You are the head of the clan and both of the last Uchiha are criminals of this village." "Naruto, yes. And I'm also the head of the Uzumaki and Namikaze clans." Wuzen said with a smile. Mika looked at his face and found it attractive. After that, they went to Konoha and talked, and Mika said that Naruto is a very good and intimate interlocutor. Later they came to the Hokage. He told her everything and she began to live with them. Mika quickly found a common language with the Namikaze sisters. Naruto Mika, where do you want to sleep? Kushina's son asked Mika. And where do Hikari and Erika sleep? Naruto, they sleep with me. I asked them where they sleep and they decided that with me. Mika, well, then I'll sleep with you, Uchiha said with a smile. Naruto, well, okay, muttered Naruto. When they were undressing, she looked at Naruto and saw the blond man's body and was stunned by his muscles and involuntarily stared. Naruto noticed it and began to scratch his head, realizing that she was stuck examining it, and she blushed. After they went to bed, the twins on the left side of the bed, and she on the right side of the Saradina is the owner of the house. Here is Mickey's description: a brunette with long and beautiful hair and onyx eyes, and her breasts were 4 sizes, and her figure was just perfect. Naruto woke up on the floor and realized that the girls had thrown him off the bed because it was too small for the 4 of them. Naruto got up and saw the girls sleeping under a blanket, and decided that he needed to buy a bed larger than the one he currently has. After washing and eating, he got dressed and left a note before leaving that read: I went to the store and will be back soon. I love, kiss, hug your Naruto. It was 10 a.m. All the shops in Konoha were already open or just opening. Naruto, walking through the village, caught the glances of people who read respect in the eyes of men, admiration in the eyes of children, and the girls generally looked at him mentally undressing. After entering the furniture store, Woozing asked, Hello, what is the largest bed you have? Hello, Naruto, this one, herself pointing to the bed, is just an incredible size. How many people can fit in it? Madara's great-grandson asked the question. 20 people, the seller said. I'll take it, the blond man said. Naruto-sama, this is the most expensive bed in our store, and its price is 100,000 ri. Are you sure you want to buy it? Yes, said Woozing, taking out the money. When he bought this huge bed, it was disassembled. An equally huge box was assembled and given to his grandson Tsunade. Naruto created 2 clones and they took the box and took it home, and Uzumaki himself went to Ichiraku Ramen to have a snack. Hi, old man, can I have 1 portion of pork ramen? Naruto said as he entered the establishment. When Ayam and Tuchi saw a guy exactly like the 4th and involuntarily asked, The 4th is Sama? The cook and his daughter barely spoke. No, I'm his son Naruto, Dadabayo, said Jinchuriki Fox, scratching his head. Naruto, you've grown so much. The cook said, why don't you go to his harem? You will help revive the Uzumaki clan. Tuchi said jokingly. And this is an idea, you can go and check it for Uzumaki's blood, and I know that you have a chakra, but for some reason you didn't want to learn how to control it. The blond man said, It is not necessary to check her, but Ayam's mother is from the Uzumaki clan and she died 2 months after the birth of her daughter on a mission, so I did not say that her mother was a shinobi and in general had a chakra. Tuchi told the truth. You have to help me revive the Uzumaki clan and don't be afraid, I can teach you how to use the chakra if you want. Woozing said in a serious tone. Paying for the ramen, come to this address when you're ready, handing the girl a piece of paper with the street and the house. Yeah, said the cook's daughter. When he returned home, all 3 girls attacked him saying thanks, honey, for the new bed. The girls shouted, hanging on the poor guy. Okay, just let go, or you'll lose your boyfriend, he said, panting from the strong hugs of the girls he loved. After letting the guy go, they went for a walk and shopping, and Naruto began to assemble the bed. But you ask where he collects such a gramadina. But he just made the house bigger with the help of Makoto so that this hulk could fit into the bedroom of Naruto and the girls. 2 hours later, Uzumaki assembled the bed. After assembling it, he went to cook, and after 30 minutes the food was ready, and at that time the girls came along with Oh, you've come, since we're going to landfill 7 tomorrow and we'll train. Hello to Hikari, Erika and Mika, sit down. I've prepared dinner, Naruto said as he went into the shower. Hikari and Erika, you've been living with him for quite a long time, and what can you tell us about him? Mika said. Well, he's sweet, kind, caring, and a very good teacher. Hikari said. And how is it in bed? Ichika asked an indiscreet question. God, the twins said together. And when is his birthday? Red Eye asked. October 10 answered the question of Erika's friend. Very soon. But what does he like? Mika asked another question. Well, you, Erika, me, and I am, as well as foxes, ramen, cooking, drawing, and training. Then I'll buy fox costumes, Mika said. I'm a painting kit, Erika said. I've got a recipe book, Hikari said. Well, then I have enough ramen and a scroll of techniques, Ayam said. Then they went to the second floor and went into the room and saw there a huge bed standing along the wall. Going behind the screen to change into pajamas or underwear, who wants? Behind the other stood the object of adoration of all four girls. Coming out from behind the screen, the girls saw a pumped-up blonde man. Ayam was blown away by the fact that he was so muscular. All the girls were. In their underwear, the sisters were in yellow, Mika was in black, and Ayam was in white. When they climbed onto the bed, almost immediately the girls began to fight for a place near Naruto. Except for Ayam, she quietly crawled up to Uzumaki's left hand. I hugged him and fell asleep. Mika, who saw this, did the same as the cook's daughter, and Hikari had to lie down next to Ayam, and Akira lay down next to Uchiha. Waking up at 8 a.m., Naruto began to wake up the girls for training. Mika was the first of them to wake up and immediately kissed Uzumaki on the lips and hugged him and said that she would not let him go anywhere and wanted to spend more time with him. Otherwise he walks all day, does not train her, and does not pay attention to her. Naruto stroked her back, burying his nose in the girl's hair, saying that everything would be fine. They got dressed, brushed their teeth, and ate, and left a note where they were in Karama to take them there. I did it. Turned out that Mika is at the level of an average chunin. In the first minutes of training, Uzumaki plunged her into Genza and showed her that he was killed. She awakened a 3 Tomoe Sharingan, and then Manjek and Zaplaka from the loss of a loved one. Naruto dispelled Genza and hugged her, and said, It's okay, don't cry, I'm alive. With my strength, no one will kill me. The blonde man said, calming the girl. Please don't do that anymore, you know that I love you more than life. Crying, the girl said, clinging to the guy. More and more. He began to teach her Manjik and just the mastery of Sharingan. In 2 hours they learned the ability of one ability, and this is to seduce Susano, her, and the one she loves. And during this time other girls came along with Kurama, who almost immediately flew into print so that he would no longer be squeezed. He created clones that taught Hikari, Erika the elements. And the last clone taught Ayama chakra control as well as clones, throwing kunai and shuriken, as well as taijutsu and henge. Now Ayam and Mika, we will learn your elements. See the chakra in the leaf and that's it. Mika is the first, Ayam is the second, the blonde man said. Miki had Doton and Kato, fire and earth, and Ayam had Sueton and Kato, water and fire. He taught them techniques for a whole month. Mika learned in a month a wall of dirt, a golem made of stone, a fireball, phoenix flowers, a dragon from earth and a dragon from fire. Ayam learned a water dragon, water bullets, a fireball, a dragon made of fire and phoenix flowers. Naruto's birthday came. The girls kicked him out of the house and said they would send a clone to him when everything was ready. The girls invited all of Naruto's friends and teachers as well. This time, Tsunade gave the students a chance to train at the academy. When they arrived there, the children looked at him with respect, and the girls looked at him with love. One of them asked, Naruto-sama, how did you study at the academy and who did you train with? A disciple named Yukin asked. I studied terribly at the academy and could not pass the genin exam in any way. Then I took a scroll with forbidden techniques and learned it were shadow clones. Then I got into team number 7 with Sasuke, Uchiha, and Sakura Haruno, and the sensei was a copy ninja. Konoha Kakashi Hatake said Yusuen. Then he told about the C-rank mission, or rather about the fight with Orochimaru, about the battle with Sasuke in the Valley of Completion, and about training with Madara and Hashirama. After telling about himself, he taught the whole class shadow clones. He honestly admired that they were able to create them in general, because they consume a lot of chakras. After leaving the academy, he was met by a clone of Mickey, and he said that everything was ready and scattered. Naruto opened the door and suddenly the lights turned on and everyone shouted, surprise. He was happy that all his friends and sensei were here. They celebrated so that Kakashi began to accost Enko and they went home to Hatake. Tsunade went home alone and everyone else also went home. And Mika, Hikari, Erika and I.M. put on fox costumes and dragged the blonde to bed on the second floor and they had a stormy night. Our main character woke up surrounded by completely naked girls, got up, went to the bathroom and saw an exact copy of his father in the mirror, brushed his teeth and went down to the first floor. Naruto cooked breakfast for everyone. After eating he went for a walk, but suddenly Erika called out to him, Arika Naruto-kun, why do you always walk without us? Namikaze asked. Naruto, well, I wake up early. And you're still asleep, so I walk alone. Arika, so if we wake up like you, we'll all walk together? Naruto, yes. Uzumaki replied. Well, since you're awake, brush your teeth, eat and go for a walk, said the head of the Namikaze clan, Uchiha and Uzumaki. At these words, one of the twins was delighted, quickly brushed her teeth and ate her portion, and specially put on such clothes so that all the guys could see her figure and get jealous seeing such a beauty with him. They went out for a walk, all the guys and Naruto, and mentally undressed her. But even Uzumaki himself could not take his eyes off her. She noticed this and stood in front of her lover and kissed him on the lips, and all the girls who saw this were ready to kill her for kissing the hero of Konoha and at the same time the handsome man of the whole village. Everyone knew how Sasuke looked right now, and therefore they boldly said that Naruto was more beautiful. If something flyers with his photo, name and price for the head of the last of the teachers. Suddenly Kakashi appears in front of the lovers and says that Uzumaki should come to the fifth. Naruto, holding hands with Erika, went to the Hokage. Having arrived there, they knocked on the Hokage and Tsunade, come in, shouted Naruto's grandmother. Naruto came in with Erika. Tsunade, oh Naruto, in short, I'm promoting you to a Chunin and giving you a command, and here's your vest, Senju said, handing her grandson a vest. Naruto, thank you, where and when should I meet them? Tsunade, at the academy at 12 o'clock, the office where you studied, your team number 7, here is information about them. Free, but I forgot Erika. I saw your strength when you were training, so I give you the title of Chunin and Protector of Konoha. The granddaughter of the first Hokage spoke. The lovers headed home along the way. Erika walked and held Uzumaki's hand, and he walked in Chunin's vest and looked at one of his favorite girls. When they entered the house, they saw Hikari ironing, Mika washing dishes and I.M. mopping the floor. Naruto, hi, can you tell me what time it is now? Hikari, hi, it's 11:00. I.M. Hello. Naruto-kun and Erika-chan. Mika, hello. Naruto-kun and Erika-chan. Arika, hi. I.M. Mika and Hikari. It was only when they looked at them that they realized that Naruto had a new rank, and Erika had become the shinobi of the village. Naruto, okay, I went to read my students' dossiers. Girls except Erika. What students? The girls shouted. Naruto, yes, I'm a Chunin, and Erika is a Chunin. Has anyone seen my cape with the kanji? Toad Sanin. Hikari. This one? What is it? She asked, holding out her cloak. Naruto thanks. Woozing said, kissing the girl on the cheek. So who here is the first Ayachi Inuzuka male gender, bully and bully studies average does not respect elders except Hokage, huh? The second Kiriko Hatake male brother Kakashi, who was in another village related to copying ninja 99.99%. Narcissistic respects his brother and Hokage is the best student of the academy, and Hanabi Hyuga, daughter of the head of the clan, is very kind and friendly. Not shy, likes to help others, and her studies are average. It is clear how much time has passed. I read it, and then looked at my watch. It was 11:30. He decided to leave after 20 minutes of a calm step. He reached all the Hunins looked and were stunned that he had become a Hunin, but immediately remembered that he was the hero of Konoha. Asterisk 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 in the Academy's office. Irika, Team Number 7, Ayachi Inuzuka, Chiriko Hataki and Hanabi Hyuga, and Sensei you're honestly lucky, but I'll come. And bring him here right now. Kiriko, who is our sensei? If so, Irika was happy about it and surprised at the same time. Ayachi, whatever, the main thing is to be strong, said how the dogman snapped, and suddenly he walks into Irika's office and says to the sensei of Team Number 7 Uzumaki Senjoichi Hanamake's Naruto. Upon hearing this name, all the students were stunned that the hero of Konoha would be the sensei of Team 7. Naruto. Hi, Team Number 7, you have 10 minutes to climb Hokage Mountain there and get to know each other, Uzumaki said and disappeared in an orange lightning bolt. Hokage Mountain is 10 minutes away. Naruto, tell us about your name, goal, dream and hobby, what you like and dislike. My name is Naruto Usun. To avoid writing for a long time, the goal is to become a Hokage, a hobby to train. I like my daughters-in-law, but I don't like betrayal. Ayachi. My name is Ayachi Inuzuka. My goal is to surpass my brother Kibu, and my dream is to become a Hokage. I like it, eh? Look at Hanabi, and I don't like Kiriko. Kiriko, my name is Juriko Hataki. The goal is to surpass Kakashi's brother, and the dream is to learn my brother's techniques from you, and your techniques. But I like to read and I don't like Ayachi. Hanabi. I am Hanabi Hyuga. The goal is to become a strong kunoichi, and the dream is well like Kiriko's, but I look at Naruto, and she blushes. Naruto, I see. Before checking, I will teach you the technique that I created at the age of 12 and with which I defeated the third Hokage and Sannin Jiraiya. Sexy jutsu, said, and then shouted and used the technique, and a sexy blonde appeared near the guys. The boys had nosebleeds, and Hanabi began to put them in order and Uzumaki stopped using the technique. Naruto, there is grief and reverse grief, he said, and tomorrow at training ground number 7 at 9 a.m. While, and he was like that. 9 o'clock there were 3 genins and 1 Hunin, and around them other teams who wanted to watch their exam. Naruto, guys, I'm giving you a chance to choose what I'm going to use against you, but at the same time you're fighting with all your might. Kiriko, Taijutsu. Hanabi, well, replacement Ayachi, Mangekyo Sharingan and all his abilities, I'll knock you all out with one hit. Said Kiba's brother Junior. Naruto, you're all fucked up, said Woozing with a maniac smile. Kiriko, moron, he can use Susano and all of us won't get through. Ayachi, can I choose something else? Inuzuka asked. Naruto, yes, Uzumaki replied. Ayachi Rasengan. Okay. The purpose of taking the bells away from me is clear. Hanabi, but there are only 2 bells. Hyuga asked Naruto. Yes, because no one will have a bell to go to the academy. You have until 14:00 have begun. The guys jumped into the bushes, and Naruto went under a tree to his girlfriend and said, Erika, Hikari, Mika and I am, maybe if they pass then invite them to lunch? Tsunade's grandson asked the question. Yes, you can't go to the bars, Mika said. Meanwhile, the guys have, Kiriko, we need to develop a plan. My option is that Ayachi and I distract him while Hanabi takes the bells. Hanabi, yes, Ayachi, yes. Suddenly Kiriko runs out and uses Kiriko, fire style, a fireball. Naruto, water style, a water wall. The ball of the younger Hatake hit the wall from the water and steam appeared that covered the entire landfill. Meanwhile, Itachi used Gatsugu spilling past Uzumaki, and Hyuga approached Madara's grandson with an activated Byakugan and successfully took all 2 bells. Naruto, that's enough, you've passed. Kiriko, was it a teamwork exam? The brother of the copyist asked. Naruto, yes, and now come celebrate with me. After talking with the girls, they left to cook. Walking down the street, Naruto and his team run up to them. Konohamaru. Konohamaru, brother Naruto, will you teach me a new technique? Huh, who is this? At the beginning he asked, and then the grandson of the third shouted, Naruto, this is my team, we're going to celebrate them passing my exam, and you want to come with us? Konohamaru, yes, I want to, but I won't give in to you, brother. Kiriko, what is not inferior to Naruto-sensei and who is it? Naruto, this is Konohamaru Tsurutobi, the grandson of the third and my first student. When I was 12 to 13 years old, he and I became rivals who would become Hokage faster. Kiriko, I see, and Naruto. Sensei, can you answer a few of my questions? Hatake asked. Naruto, yes, as long as the 5 of us go to my house. Kiriko, the first one was the sensei of your team, and what is its number? The second one was there besides you, the third one whose son are you, and the fourth one who trained you? Kakashi's brother asked the question. Naruto, my first sensei was Kakashi Hatake, number 7, the second there were me. Sakura Haruna and Sasuke Uchiha, the third I am the son of the fourth Hokage Minato. Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki, and I studied at the beginning with your brother, then with Jiraiya, but then with my great-great-grandfathers Uchiha Madara and Hashirama Senju. Woozing replied. Kiriko wanted to say something, but they had already arrived. The children saw a huge house and were stunned that he lived here, and when 4 girls stood in front of them, Hanabi, Naruto-sensei, why do you have 4 girls? Hyuga asked. I am the head of 3 almost extinct clans, so I need girls from these clans to revive, but besides I love them. Wusong replied. Mika, hi, my name is Mika Uchiha. Arika, hi, my name is Erika Namikaze. Hikari, hi, my name is Hikari Namikaze. I am hi, my name is I am Uzumaki. Guys, everything is ready, wash your hands and sit down to eat. The dinner was spent in conversations and stories about meeting the blonde. After dinner, Naruto created clones to take the children home. As for when they finished the Naruto exam, they finished at 9:30. The rest of the time they went home, but because they would come quickly, so Uzumaki took them all over the village. The blonde man woke up, as usual, surrounded by 4 girls. Woozing got dressed, ate, and was about to leave when a frying pan hits him on the head and he falls and passes out. Erika, why did you hit him with a frying pan? Hikari asked. And it's no good going for a walk without us, Erika replied. Half an hour later the blonde man woke up and saw the girls ready for a walk. What happened? You were knocked out with your mom's frying pan. Said. My father also got hit on the head with this frying pan. Kushina's son said. Let's go for a walk, Hikari shouted. They walked in silence. Everyone looked at them. The girls destroyed Hikari, Mika and Erika with their eyes, and the men undressed Naruto girls with their eyes. Suddenly Kakashi appears and says that Naruto and his team are waiting for Hokage. Yusen took the girls home and went to the residence, and saw his team and Team 17, which consisted of Doriki Senju, Hichi Inuzuka and Shiki Aburame. And Sensei Yamato. Hi Yamato, oh this is your team. The blonde man said. Hi Naruto, this is my team. Said the captain of team number 17.2. Teams went to the Hokage's office. Team 7 and 17, I give you a mission of rank S. What? Bachan, they're only geniuses, Naruto shouted. Yes, they are geniuses, but with them come 2 owners of Mokuton, 1 owner of Sharingan, Choko Tomo Sharingan and Rinnegan. And who possesses these eyes? Darika asked. I am. Naruto replied. Of course. Team 17 was surprised, and realized that their sensei in front of Naruto was just a midge. What kind of mission? The blue-eyed hero asked. To bring the daughter of the daimyo of the land of fire to our village. She suddenly had a chakra and the daimyo decided to send her to study with us. The granddaughter of the first one spoke. I see, in 20 minutes at the Konoha gate, Naruto said and disappeared in an orange lightning bolt. After 20 minutes, the teams left Konoha and went to the capital of the country of fire. And as they walked, they talked about everything. Naruto-san, and who taught you all the years until you returned to Konoha? Darika asked. I was taught by my great-great-grandfathers, Uchiha Madara and Hashirama Senju. Woozing replied. After these words, team number 17 went and thought what his strength was. They came to the capital in 5 days, went to the daimyo's house, knocked, and the daimyo's guardian opened for them. Who are you? The daimyo's protector asked. We are shinobi from Konoha. Naruto replied. When the guard saw who answered him, he bowed and said, I'm sorry, Naruto-sama. I didn't notice you. Apparently Konoha takes great care of the daimyo and his family since Naruto himself was sent the hero of Konoha. And then let him into the house and went to report everything to the daimyo. The guard is waiting for you to Madoka. They went into a huge living room and the daimyo and his daughter were sitting there. Have a seat, he said, and then showed the daimyo. Konoha shinobi, I want my daughter to be trained by the strongest shinobi of the village, Madoka said. Another student, Naruto said with sadness in his voice. Why didn't the daimyo recognize Naruto because he was wearing a hood? When Naruto took off the hood, the daimyo and his daughter Ryuzetsu, yes, here she is, the daughter of the daimyo of fire, saw a blonde man with eyes as blue as the sky. Dad, this is Naruto, Konoha's hero. Dad, I want to marry him, Ryuzetsu said. No, I will not be your husband. I already have 4 daughters-in-law. Woozing said. So Ryuzetsu, you will not marry him. Firstly, he resurrects the Uzumaki, Uchiha, Namake's clans, and you do not belong to any of them. Secondly, he must love you, Madoka said. After this conversation, Naruto and the team spent the night in the living room, and then went to Konoha, and Nani was attacked by a criminal of the rank of Biduchi Rikuchi. But before he could say a word, Naruto burned him with Katona's technique. Upon arriving at Konoha, Tsunade settled Ryuzetsu in Naruto's house, and when they came, the girls attacked Naruto and started kissing because they were worried about him. Hikari, Naruto, who is this? The blonde asked. And this is Ryuzetsu, the daughter of the daimyo of the land of fire. She was placed in our house. Woozing replied. Ryuzetsu, your room is on the 2nd floor immediately to the left, said Madara's grandson. After the daimyo's daughter left, Naruto created clones. They took the red boxes and knelt down like the original and said, Marry me, said the blonde and his clones. The girls stood in the poster for 30 seconds and said in unison, Yes. Hikari, let's get married next week, the girl suggested, and the others supported her. Okay, the guy said with a smile. After that, they started signing wedding invitations. They called Kakashi, Tsunade, Iruku, Naruto Team, Sakura, Ino, Tenten, Neji, Roka Lee, Gaia, Gaara with Kankuro and Temari, Shikamaru, Chuji, Hinata, Kibu, Shino, Asumu, he's alive here, Kurenai, etc. The girls immediately ran to buy dresses. And Naruto called Kakashi and they went to choose a costume. They spent 2 hours choosing and still chose the right size and convenience, and the saleswoman was watching. She was about 19 years old, she was one of Naruto's fans and was ready to do anything to make this blonde fall in love with her. And when they bought a suit and went out, there were girls standing near the store. There were about 2,000 of them and they all came for Naruto. Kakashi-sensei, you can take my suit to my house, otherwise it seems to me that there will be nothing left of it. And me grabbed the hero, the handsome man in our dream named Uzumaki Naruto. One of the fans yelled and everyone attacked the poor blonde. He acted as a mangekyo, created a skeleton of susano in armor and sat there. But the girls from ANBU and Junina turned out to be in the crowd and began to break the armor. But suddenly he enters Kurama Mod and runs away from them into the sun. Meanwhile, Kakashi ran away and reached Naruto's house and his daughters-in-law were standing there. Naruto was attacked by an army of female fans. Kakashi said, gulping air greedily. Kapets. That's all the girls said. Suna, Naruto stumbles into Kazekage's office and falls face down on the floor. Gara Naruto. The red-haired man shouted excitedly, running up to his friend. Naruto. Gara, water, Naruto asked. Kazekage immediately gave me a glass of water. Gara, what happened? Jinchuriki asked Shikaku. Naruto. An army of female fans from Konoha chased me and tried to rape me, and I accidentally ran to the Suna instead of being in the shelter of my grandfathers. And apparently they found out that I was getting married. Woozing said. Okay, old friend, spend the night at the hotel, Jinchuriki told Shikaku. No, I'm teleporting back, the blonde man said, waving goodbye. Konoha. The girls were sitting and discussing where their fiancé was and suddenly he appeared. Where have you been? I am asked. In the sun, and now I'll take the letters for everyone and distribute them. The blonde man replied that he took one letter and gave it to Kakashi, and then he handed out letters for 30 minutes. All the guests were thinking about what they could give Naruto with Ayam, Hikari, Miki and Ariki, the wedding day. Everyone sat and watched and talked until the wives appeared. When Yamato, Kakashi, Iruka and Ebisu were brought, the men sat down in their seats, and the girls stood up against Naruto. When the main part was finished, everyone went to eat and drink, and by the evening everyone was completely drunk, and when Naruto and his wives came home, the girls attacked him. Well, you get it. Naruto woke up at 8 a.m. as usual, but he had a headache and was very thirsty. Getting up, I barely went down to the first floor and went to the kitchen, and there I squeezed out a liter of water at a time. Taking 4 more liters of water, he took it to the room where his wives were sleeping. The blonde man put the water on the bedside table and started to get dressed, and suddenly a little fox with 9 tails comes out of print. Naruto has some news, said the fox. What is it? Kushina's son asked you will be the father of 4 children, Biju said, looking at his friend. Great, the blonde man said, smiling, and after this dialogue, the girls wake up and immediately grabbed jugs of water and drank in one gulp. After that, Woozing told them that they would have children. And just in case, they went to the doctor and got checked out, and the test was positive. 8 months of hell were normal for his blonde wife's month of rest, but then the whims of strange food wishes and so on until the day of pregnancy. But the blue-haired man still loves them. Naruto had 3 sons and 2 daughters named the boys Hiruzen, Hashirama and Tobirama. They looked like Naruto with their eyes, and Hiruzen had black hair like Mickey, and Hashirama and Tobirama had hair in the form of a hedgehog and the color of ripe wheat. The girls were named the first Mitya, and the second Ami. They had red hair like blood. When the kids were 5 years old, Naruto was made the 6th Hokage. The children grew up in full love and care of their parents, because Naruto has a working day until 7 in the evening. On one of the non-working days for the Hokage, they walked with the whole family. The children played and ran. But suddenly 5 people appeared in front of Konoha Kabuto and 4 resurrected Hokages, and when Hashirama saw Naruto ran to him, and when the 6th Hokage saw his resurrected grandfather, he was stunned and began to form a rinnegan and ran to meet him, and when they reached they stopped, and they looked at each other, and at this time his wives and children ran up to Yusuen, and by the 1st, the 3rd, 4th and 2nd. Who is Hokage now? Asked Hashirama. I am, replied Kushina's son, Naruto. Who is this? The first Hokage asked. These are my wives Mika Uchiha, I am Uzumaki, Hikari and Erika Namikaze, and these children are my sons and 2 daughters of boys named Hiruzen, Hashirama and Tobirama, and daughters Mida and Ami. The fifth Hokage replied. Are these my grandchildren? Minato asked. Yes, replied Madara's grandson. The children yelled, running up to Minato. This was watched by Kabuto, who resurrected them to look at Konoha, and plus Orochimaru ordered to take the scroll with the peace treaty to Konoha and ordered to resurrect the Hokage before killing the god of death. Naruto-sama, I brought a scroll to the world between Sound and Fox Estam. Kabuto said in the style of Snake Saisen. If anything, he looks like himself during the war in the canon. Naruto read the scroll and signed it, giving it back. Naruto, how is Konohamaru? Hiruzen asked. Okay, I taught him Rinnegan and Toad summoning. The father of five replied. Is this Dad? Asked Tobirama Jr., who came up. This is the first Hokage Hashirama Senju, my great-great-grandfather. This white-haired second Hokage Tobirama Senju is the brother of the first Hokage, and this is the third Hokage Hiruzen Sarutobi, a student of the second and teacher of Jiraiya, Orochimaru, and your great-grandmother Tsunade. After that, they chatted for 2 hours and Naruto decided to resurrect them with the help of Rinne Tensei. Suddenly, Wuzing stopped and shouted, Rinne Tensei. The blonde man shouted, activating the rinnegan and folding the snake seal. And after that, the Hokage came to life, and Naruto's teeth fell, and the guy himself found himself in a black space. Where am I? Hokage asked. You're on the verge of life and death. The sage replied. You are the sage of the 6 paths, the blonde man said, startled. I will not hesitate. You are the reincarnation of my son Ashura and the grandson of the reincarnation of my first son Indra and the last reincarnation of Ashura. I'll give you my part of Ashura's powers and you'll have a better rinnegan. God said, touching Naruto's hand, and the sun appeared there, and after that the blonde passed out. He woke up already in the real world. His whole family was sitting next to him in the hospital, as were the previous Hokages. I'm not going to die that easily, said the father of 5 children. Thank God you're alive, Minato said. Well, will Grandpa Hiram and Tobirama be sitting with their grandchildren like you are a father? The 6th asked. Yes, the Kage replied in unison. You shouldn't have destroyed the Uchiha clan. Now Sasuke wants to destroy the village, said the father of 5 children. Hiruzen, well done. Tobirama praised his student. The Uchiha rebelled because they were provoked by Danzo, said the 3rd. Which of the Uchiha are alive now? Minato asked. Sasuke, me, Mika and my children with her. The 6th replied. Okay, I've been lying here, it's time to go to work, Naruto said, standing up. Naruto created a clone and he took them to his house. The residents watched and wondered if the past Hokage were alive. Glory to Mr. 6th. Someone from the crowd shouted. After these words, the whole crowd began to shout the same words. Upon reaching the house, the clone dissipated, and 3 Hokages entered. Hiruzen ran to Konohamaru. Grandfathers! The children shouted as they ran up to the Hokage. Then the former Kage talked to Naruto's wives and went to play with the children. Naruto was sitting and signing papers. While he was in office, he made the training program at the academy better. The place of the illusionary clones was shady. In the last year, the academy learned the elements of children and trained them in them. Sasuke's. He was walking along the road to Konoha and throwing guards into the Genza. He saw 6 faces on Mount Hokage, and recognizing Naruto in the last person, Uchiha turned away and went to the residence near Henge. Entering the Hokage's office, he said, I heard the Uchiha clan is reviving here. Sasuke said, dispelling the Henge. Yes, you're right, Sasuke. If anything, you won't be the head of this clan. Why would you ask? Because I am the grandson of Uchiha Madara and I am the legitimate head of the clan. I don't believe it, Uchiha said. But suddenly the first Hokage comes in and confirms Naruto's words. After that, Sasuke decided to return to Konoha, but on condition of the elder's death. The next day, The elders died at the hands of Hiruzen and Tobirama. Sasuke returned and started dating Sakura, and Minato began to train his grandchildren with his granddaughters.